Hey everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash, aka I'm a Ghostbuster, and today I'm doing a review of Mothmen 1966 on Xbox. Now, this one caught my eye when I first saw it. I was really looking forward to playing it. It has a really sort of retro art style vibe to it, and it plays like a visual novel meets a choose your own adventure book basically, and I could not wait to get hold of it. And it's finally here. It was released on the 14th of July 2022. It's developed by LCB Game Studios and published by Chorus Worldwide Limited, and I was lucky enough to get a copy of this for this review, so big thank you to them for that. Now, Mothmen 1966 is the first in a new series of interactive adventures called Pixel Pulps. Now, these have been created by novelist Nico, and I'm going to absolutely butcher his name here, so I apologise. It's Saraintaris, and artist Fernando Martinez Ruppel. And Pixel Pulps are described as a fusion of exceptional writing and stunning illustrations inspired by mid-20th century pulp fiction, not the film Pulp Fiction, and 80s home computer graphics. And Mothmen 1966 is the first one of these new volumes, with Varney Lake and Bahnsen Knights coming in the future. So check it out, like I say, if you enjoy this review. Now, this game looks fantastic. Like I say, it has the look of playing a floppy disk game back in the day, the old school sort of choose your own adventure style PC games that I absolutely love. It just looks fantastic. The audio soundtrack is pretty spot on as well, very sort of reminiscent of that time period. I would have liked maybe a bit more audio to it. It is very limited in the audio. That is the only downside to this game, because it's trying to replicate the feel of the 80s computers, where you didn't get a huge amount of sound from it. But like I say, the graphics are fantastic, and the sound, while good, I feel could have been a bit better. Now, the basic plot of this game, I'll not go too in depth. It isn't a long game. You're looking at about 2 hours tops to finish it. But I'll leave you to play the game to experience it all. But I'll give you the quick sort of rundown of what it's about. So, at the edge of reality, where nightmare creatures lurk, November 1966, the Leonid meteor shower, a young couple, a gas station owner, and a paranormal investigator get caught up in a terrifying conspiracy taking place at the edge of their reality, where nightmare creatures lurk and the mysterious men in black lie in wait. So the game itself has a really cool sort of multiple choice narrative that you can follow along with. At certain points you get to pick your responses and your dialogue options, and littered throughout that there are sort of puzzle sections as well. There's things where you can interact and do things, like right at the beginning of the game there's one where you can stack shelves in a certain way and stuff like that, and that follows on through the story. And basically you get to sort of decide the fate of these characters. Now, on my first playthrough, I sort of killed the first lot straight away and had to restart about 20 minutes in. I got something like hit my windscreen, and I was like, nope, not stopping, and then I ended up like crashed, and I thought it was really cool. But like I say, there's multiple endings as well. But the game, like I say, is only a couple of hours. However, there's more than enough reason to give it multiple playthroughs. Now, it's a very sort of, I wouldn't say old school plot. It doesn't feel like a B-movie film or anything like that. It's very interesting, and I like that sort of Men in Black-esque sort of storyline to it, and the setting. The colour scheme, like the black and greens, work really well with the red for the blood. It really pops on the screen. But like I say, the atmosphere and story are really good, and it is really well written for a visual novel style game. Now, the game does play on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S, and it's priced at the very reasonable £6.79. Obviously, like I say, you're only getting a couple of hours out of it if you play it through once, but like I said, there's 3 different endings, I believe, so it's worth at least playing for 3 times if you don't die halfway through like I did, or even less time. Now, the game also features like a autoplay and sort of a skip function. So if you do want to replay certain sections, or you just want to sort of read along until there's a decision that you need to make, they are in there for it. And it starts off pretty slow. I wouldn't say it's as interesting right at the beginning as it builds up, but when it does get going, the plot really kicks in, and it is really, really interesting. You've just got to sort of get through the sort of introductory sort of world building. I say world building, but like the plot building sections, basically building up the characters to when obviously all of this sort of weird stuff starts to happen. But I highly recommend this game. Like I say, if you like your visual novels, if you like sort of choose your own adventure games, or if you like just classic retro style games. I mean, I know this is a modern game, but it is very retro styled, and I can't recommend it enough. I cannot wait for the sequel, like the next game in the series. I like the trilogy that they're making. I will be keeping a keen eye out for it, and I recommend everyone go out and pick it up if available too. But that's it for this video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we'll see you soon for more content. Bye for now.